Time now for the McManus Report. I'm Adam McManus. On Wednesday, here in Cleveland, Ohio, Donald Trump invited Peter Thiel, the first ever homosexual speaker, to address the Republican National Convention, as well as a television audience of millions. Thiel is the founder of PayPal and a venture capitalist hedge fund manager worth $2 billion. When Thiel underscored his perverted sexual behavior, the delegates, unfortunately, gave him a standing ovation, complete with wild cheers.
I am proud to be gay. I am proud to be a Republican. But most of all, I am proud to be an American.
I wonder if the delegates here in Cleveland would have given a similar standing ovation to a successful Republican businessman who had been invited to declare that he was a tax cheat, or a womanizer, or an adulterer. But Thiel did not stop there. He used his 5 minutes on stage before a national audience to publicly take issue with the most pro-family conservative Republican platform in recent memory, which not only rejected the idea of men gaining entrance to ladies' bathrooms and locker rooms, but also affirmed that a heterosexual marriage between a man and a woman is the best incubator for children. Thiel thought those values, underscored in the Republican platform, were silly.
I don't pretend to agree with every plank in our party's platform, but fake culture wars only distract us from our economic decline. And nobody in this race is being honest about it except Donald Trump.
The sanctity of heterosexual marriage, envisioned by Almighty God, the gender that He created each person to be in the womb, and the divine design of a father and a mother providing for and nurturing their children at home is not some fake culture war. These issues are real and foundational to who we are as a people. To condescendingly dismiss these issues as silly and claim that they are a so-called distraction from more important questions is frankly insulting. I believe that Donald Trump and the Republican Party are sending mixed messages to America. Either they think God's call to chastity before heterosexual marriage and fidelity to your spouse of the opposite gender in marriage is important, or they don't. It's one thing for a pro-homosexual, so-called, quote-unquote, conservative group called the American Unity Fund to organize their big tent brunch here in Cleveland this past Wednesday at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They have every right to fly out transgendered activist Bruce Jenner, a man who went under the knife for his breast implants and who pops synthetic female hormones to stunt his God-given testosterone. They can sip on all the mimosas they want at their little brunch. But when the Republican nominee for President of the United States gives an avowed homosexual like Peter Thiel the spotlight, it not only harms the Republican pro-family brand, but it will alienate the very base of the Republican Party, many of whom are conservative Christians, whom Trump needs to win this November. Don't forget that it's the base of the party who send contributions, who put up the yard signs, who block walk their neighborhoods, and who get their friends and family to the polls on Election Day. It's the base of the party who open up their wallets, who invest shoe leather and elbow grease into elections. With this sort of in-your-face rejection of our deeply held traditional family values, not only will Christian voters be less likely to advocate for a nominee who flouts God's divine design, but they might very well stay home or leave the presidential selection blank as they move down the ballot to their local races. It's one thing to say that Republicans believe that everyone should be treated with dignity, but it's another thing entirely to roll out the red carpet to a self-described pervert who participates in behavior which God calls an abomination and gives him a coveted national platform before millions. And that's my take. I'm Adam McManus. What do you think? Send me an email, talkradioadam@gmail.com. This is the McManus Report.
The book of Revelation says, the spirit of prophecy is the testimony of Jesus Christ. This is at the very heart of FirstAmendmentRadio.com. In that spirit, we have created the Prophecy Reality News app for all of your mobile devices, streaming First Amendment Radio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Available for your Apple, Android device, and smartphone, absolutely free. Get the Prophecy Reality News app installed today so you can listen to First Amendment Radio wherever you are. The Prophecy Reality News app. Get it now.